Queensland researchers are closing in on a treatment, a drug that reduces the risk of brain damage.
Dundee Kim is a veteran boxer and trainer who puts the well-being of his fighters first.
If someone who knocked out, make sure you can't fight for 6 months or 7 months.
But sometimes rest isn't enough, with big hits costing us big time in the long run.
The productive life years lost and the early onset dementia and the impacts on families and friends.
Now, some hope. Queensland researchers are trialling a drug called ALM, which they say stops the progression of brain damage. It's designed to be administered immediately after impact, increasing blood flow around the brain and dramatically reducing inflammation.
We prevent those injury processes, we then prevent the neurological disability, we prevent the mental health disorders.
Athletes won't have access to the treatment for a while yet. The next stage of testing is with the US military, aiming to eventually use it on injured soldiers.
25% of their combat casualties in Iraq and Afghanistan were traumatic brain injuries.
And it's not just the obvious victims.
We know that traumatic brain injury is really increasing in the elderly population because of falls. Domestic violence victims, unfortunately, is another big area of concern.
An area of concern scientists are tackling head-on. Tristan Boreas, 7 News.